Okay, I want to show you a flasher mechanism that I've set up. Here's a power breaker, a power strip with an on-off switch. I can turn this stuff on and off. I've got a power cord that I've connected to my circuit here, and the circuit is going to allow me to flash a bulb on and off 40 times a second at the moment. And then I have this circuit just hooked up to a lamp. Now this lamp could be any lamp you have in your house, but it's got to have a it's got to have a cord on it, and it's got to have a an LED light bulb. This LED light bulb that I'm using is this one at the moment. I've tried 40, 60s, and 100s LEDs, and I haven't tried the dimmable. I've only tried the non-dimmable. I don't imagine it would make a difference, but. Okay, so anyway, it's a circuit I have set up. I have a mode switch. I have an up and a down switch. The mode switch will allow me to change between frequency. Right now it's going 50 hertz a second, which is 50 cycles a second, on and off. And that's the duty cycle, which is the 50% duty cycle. Just as an example, if I hit the down, it goes down. I'm doing 39 times a second, 38, 30, 37. If I hold it down after a couple seconds or so, it'll just automatically start scrolling down. You could really see that it's really flashing now. It was hard to tell at 40. Here it's flashing on and off once a second. Right? If I hold this up button, just hold the up button down, it'll scroll all the way up. I can take it all the way up to 99. If I hit it one more time after 99, it goes to 100. I only have 2 LEDs, so I make it say A0 instead of 100 because I don't have that many digits. If I take it all the way down, it'll well, it's from 1 to 100 is the frequency range. So I'll set it back to, well, I'll leave it there for the moment. No, I'll tell you what, I'll take it down to 1 second. Because it's really noticeable. Okay, now if I switch to duty cycle, I can change my duty cycle. This is what percentage it's off versus what percentage it's on. And at the moment, I have it showing what the percentage it's off, and then, which is probably reversed. Probably more important to see how much it's on. So at a 98% duty cycle, you could see it's just on, just very briefly, 2% of the time it's on. Etc. I could take it all the way to 100, and then it's always off at that point. If I take it down to, if I scroll down, hold this button down, see it's getting on more and more percent. Here it's 50% of the time it's on, 50% it's off. When I hold the button down, going down. Now here's 1% of the time it's off. Okay. And then, of course, if I go all the way down, it's on 100% of the time. So now if I hold both buttons at the same time, doesn't matter what mode I'm in, but I'll go to the frequency mode. I hold both down at the same time for a couple seconds. It goes to my default reading. I may have to put a little debounce in there. Yeah, my default reading. That's my default setting. Okay, so that's this option. Okay, now I have another circuit. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, and I'm going to plug in my, I'm going to unplug this circuit and plug in a different circuit. Now this circuit, oh, I'd have to move a couple wires through. Hold on a second. It's hard to do this one-handed. And one more wire. Okay, so I have this other circuit that if I plug it in. Now this guy, there's no adjustments. I don't have any LEDs. The other circuit's completely powered off. I have no LEDs. There's no adjustment. This just comes up 50% duty cycle, 40 times a second. And that's about it. So probably the most simplest part of the circuit. Nothing to mess with. The reason why I may want to use one versus the other is you know, you may want to experiment. Could be 40 doesn't work for you for some reason. It gives you problems. You may find out 35 works better, or maybe 45 or 50. or whatever. But it gives you the ability to experiment. Where the other one, the more plain Jane one, is a fixed 40 at 50% duty cycle. Now, again, this lamp, it's not special about this lamp or about the light bulb. Just has to be an LED light bulb. It can be any color LED light bulb. I don't know which one would work better. They didn't really say during that Bring the Gamma Back podcast. So, but I figured I'd just go with white. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video.